identification.
What did you say? I'll tighten those restraints. Scavenger scum.
We don't need to see his identification.
I will remove these restraints and leave the cell with the door open. My lord.
Smooth.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sidebar Cantina, the podcast where we talk about Star Wars, pop culture, the everlasting joy that the soundboard brings to us, or whatever the fuck we feel like talking about. I'm Mr. Jason Roscoe, and with me here each and every single week, the Darth Vader to my Palpatine, Dave Martin. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Jason.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm the same.
Yeah, we just keep swimming in this crazy world we're living in right now.
Yes, just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
That's really all we can do.
Yeah.
Is, a lot of things that are out of our control.
A lot of things to talk about. No, we're not going to talk about any of this.
Sir, my message is simple.
We're not going to talk about any of those things.
No. But what are we talking about today?
Hey, we're going to talk about the next two episodes of the Maul show.
Yes. Maul Shadow Lord, to be exact.
Maul Shadow Lord. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as the Maul show.
Right. That's what it. Yeah.
That sounds like it should be a game show.
The Maul show.
The Maul show.
That'd
be awesome.
Yeah. Instead of spinning the wheel, you spin the lightsaber.
Right. You have to put your hand in there to try and stop it. Like, that'd be fucking great. Anyway,
that's the show everybody wants to see. The Maul show.
The Maul show. And with a microphone standing in front.
God.
Just like berating the contestants.
Uh-huh.
Like, did you really think that a box of macaroni is $16?
Hey, might not be far off these days.
Yeah, this is true.
Anyway, so what the hell's going on? What are we doing here?
There is nothing better than a cold, delicious McDonald's Diet Coke. Nothing better.
I'll have to take your word for it.
You're going to do Patreon, or are you still finding it?
I'm still looking for it.
That's fair.
Normally I have it teed up beforehand, but
No, you don't. Like,
sometimes I do.
I think we go back hundreds of episodes, and the lack of preparedness is evident.
Anyway, if you're enjoying the Sidebar Cantina's content.
The Cantina?
Yes.
Are we the Cantina now?
Yes, the Sidebar Cantina's content.
37 dicks in a row?
Good.
Penis so smooth.
Consider becoming one of our Patreon supporters. For as
Cantina.
For as little as $1 a month, you can support this podcast and help make it possible for us to continue to bring you quality content week after week.
Continue? Boy, you have a thing for the C word today.
I know. I don't know what it is. We'd like to give a huge shout out to all of our current patrons. Frank Levitch, Catherine Riddick, Dragon Buddy, Lord Helmet Fire, Nick from Sweet Studios, my wonderful mother-in-law, Patricia Goodstein, Don Solsky, Wally Frogmore, Chantal from Pop My Culture, Helen Martin, Sterling Azier, Nicholas Schaefer, Kristen Roscom, Carly Vickers, Ivo G, Shotgun Mark, Frederick Martin, David Schmuck, Scott and Kim from the Used and Abused podcast. Man, I'm killing it today.
You are.
And the Orange and Fat Show.
37. 37.
If you'd like to consider becoming a supporter, you can find us at patreon.com/thesidebarcantina. Thank you again to all of our listeners and supporters. You are the reason why we do this.
94.
Yes.
Because why not?
Uh-huh. So, what do you got? Any sidebar headlines for us this day?
Just a shout out to the crew of Artemis 2 and a huge welcome home to those heroes. I'm sure we're going to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
We know we know you listen to us because why not? And you're welcome on our show anytime. Love, Lunar Girl.
Yeah.
So that is an open invite to the Artemis 2 crew, which I unabashedly followed that entire crew for the past probably 2 years because Astro Reed, the commander, was doing like at least weekly updates for what was going on with Artemis,
Really?
good and bad.
Yeah.
Like, coming out of the plant and been like, yeah, this thing happened, this setback. I mean, it was still like astronaut positive, kind of bullshit, NASA bullshit, but it wasn't always like, you could tell. Like in aviator speak, you could tell that like, that's not going well.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was super legit. So hopefully whoever they get for the next crew is just as spot on.
Yeah. So you were pretty familiar with all of the crew then, like long before they ever.
Yeah, I mean, except for like I really didn't follow the Canadian a whole lot.
Fuck Canada.
Hey, fuck you, buddy. We're gonna have a party on the front porch. Oh my god, the fucking front porch.
What?
All right, we'll get there.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in my week.
All right.
But let me type that so I don't forget.
All right. So while you're typing that, do we was that it for Sidebar headlines?
That's it.
All right. Well, only other news that we have to get to this week is tickets for Mandalorian and Grogu finally go on sale on Friday, April 17th.
It's Friday. Gotta get there.
Don't berate that song. It's a classic. Yeah. So
Friday.
you sound like Cartman singing it.
It always kind of reverts to that.
Right. So yeah, tickets go on sale April 17th. So we'll be definitely watching here. Do you want to watch it in IMAX first? Like if we can get tickets for IMAX for the first showing, would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just not the 4DX.
No, I wouldn't do that until like a week or two later.
Yeah. A week ago. Yeah. Yeah. IMAX is fine.
Okay, cool. That's what I'll try to get it in.
It'd be better for the music and stuff anyway. I mean, I can't imagine they're going to. I can't imagine they're going to disappoint us with any of the production value of this. I think it's going to be screen worthy.
Yeah.
So,
and they're really talking it up. They're like all these commercials I'm seeing for it are all like, see it in IMAX, IMAX. It's coming in IMAX.
Do I have to go on my IMAX tirade again?
No.
Because I will.
So either way, I'll be on the trigger on that day, and we'll just have to communicate back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's it comes out May 4th?
No, May like 19th, 29th, 23rd,
something like that. All right.
Yeah.
That's better.
Somewhere in the mid to late May.
Mid to late May.
94.
Yeah. I think it's the 20 something. But either way, we got to watch out for tickets. Everybody out there, make sure you get your tickets on Friday. Don't wait, and then you'll get shitty seats. So we're here to let you know. Now, something that's been a lot of talk out there is that box office projections for Mandalorian and Grogu are fairly low. I mean, they're still expecting it to make a okay amount of money, but lower than even what Solo debuted at. And this was, God, 6-7 years ago. How long ago did Solo come out? Came out in 2016. No.
Okay.
No.
I thought it came out while we were doing the show.
Yeah.
So it came out.
It came out right after Last Jedi. It came out like 5 months after Last Jedi. So that would have been 2018.
And did
2019.
Solo come out May 10th, 2018.
2018. Okay. So it's still been 8 years.
I mean, it has been a minute.
Yeah. But
I don't. Solo had all that controversy behind it too, with the
the reshoots and
changing the writers and that all that shit.
Yeah.
So a little less controversy, I think, with with this because Mando already has a good following.
Mhm.
So I think you get a lot of those people will go. And that's probably what they're counting on. Like
Yeah.
our initial numbers are going to look like people that get Disney Plus just to watch The Mandalorian when it comes out,
Mhm.
and then they cancel. Well, we want those people to show up at the movie theater, even if they don't like it. At least they'll show up once
Yeah.
and take that hit.
Yeah. But this does, this is the start of Lucasfilm's shift back to movies for Star Wars. So we'll see. Hopefully it just at least makes a profit. That's
Yeah.
all we really need is for it to make some money back and then some. This way they can justify putting more Star Wars movies out in theaters, which is where they belong.
Yeah, I agree. The right ones, though.
Yeah.
Not just for the sake of fucking putting trash out there.
Yeah. Guy, could you imagine? Because, after the buyout and, all the talk of the spin-off stories, there was like talks of a Yoda movie and a fucking Boba Fett movie. Could you imagine if we got a Boba Fett movie that was basically the book of Boba Fett just condensed into one movie?
There would have been like a mutiny of Star Wars people that would have created like an alternate Lucas universe.
Yeah.
And would have been competing against, everything that they were trying to do.
Yeah.
And it would have taken over. It would have like revived the legends and it would it would have been epic.
Yeah.
I mean, it could still happen. I mean, we could still do that.
Right.
I'm still listening to Legends books right now,
which we'll have to touch on those once Maul and Mando are over.
I touched it. See, look.
Great. Now it's got your dirty ass fingerprint on there.
Smooth.
Boop. Well, I didn't actually touch it. Like, see, they don't know that I'm not touching it. Right? It just looks really close.
Okay.
But see how far away I am?
Yeah.
If I was really touching it, I mean, it'd be like, and
yeah.
But to you, the watching audience, would you know? I mean, I guess it didn't smoosh, but my fingers are dry anyway, so it's like.
Meanwhile, the audio listeners are like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Yep.
Sorry, guys. We still love you though. Yeah. So might have lower than expected box office numbers, but we'll see. The hype train could start kicking into gear again here as we're getting within a month of it. So we'll see.
I hope so. I hope I can get into it.
Yeah.
Right now I'm not really like, I'm not in with the way Maul is right now. Like I'm there for that tone, not necessarily the Mando kind of more positive tone, if that makes sense.
Sure.
It's just a different, it's just a different vibe.
Yeah.
I guess. When did Vibe, like, how did Vibe become a thing, by the way?
I don't know. Taylor Swift says it a lot in her songs.
Is that how it became a thing?
Could be.
I mean, she does have a lot of like sway in what happens in pop culture.
Yeah, that is true.
But I mean, literally, it seems like Vibe just suddenly showed up at some point and just started like hitting me about the head and neck, like vibe checks and all this other stuff. And
yeah,
trying to work it into my vernacular.
It's the kids, man.
I just,
we're not the ones who control pop culture anymore, unfortunately.
No,
our generation has moved on.
Yeah.
So we're now the ones that get laughed at by the kids when we do our dumb, well, they say boomer stuff, but
yeah, you say that. I think I want to say that they're still afraid of the Gen Xers. Because we're still the dogs that they left outside all day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go near the fence. Like don't fuck with that dog.
Right.
There's dogs that have been inside all day that you can look at them and go like these pampered fucks. But that's not Gen X.
No, definitely not. No, I can remember a time. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. Where like I had just woken up. It was a summer day. I had just woken up and my mom sticks all of us kids, and like my cousins were there visiting too. So all of us kids and my 2 cousins out in the backyard. Like I'm still in just like my tidy whities, and she shoves us out there and leaves us out there for hours.
Play.
Yeah, and that's what we had to do. And yeah, it was a different time.
Yeah, unfortunately, during those times I was stuck watching my kid sisters.
Yeah, yeah, I was kind of de facto watching my siblings too in those types of situations.
Yeah.
Um,
But I mean, we had an above ground pool, so at least we had that.
yeah, we didn't have anything like that.
Yeah. Although it was nice, but anybody who has an above ground pool or even just any pool on their property, it is such a motherfucker to maintain. Because you don't have, like, you have to close it, for a winter time. And if you don't close it right, then you're now to open it again, you're dealing with algae that's formed because it didn't, it has leaves in the bottom of it. So you got to get all the fucking leaves out. Then you got to pray that a pipe didn't fucking burst because my old man used his plumbing and engineering experience to take a 16-foot diameter above ground pool and he put a in-ground pool filter on it.
Oh wow.
And so it had like these 2 jets that if you went up against them, I mean, they were fucking pushing.
Yeah.
Like this thing, when you left the filter running and you weren't in the water to disturb it, you'd have this big fucking cyclone in the middle,
That's
middle
awesome.
of it because he put a drain on the bottom of the pool. Like, so we had a drain in the bottom that had underground piping that went to the fucking this above ground or in ground pool filter.
Jeez.
And it was I grew up. He later replaced it with a sand filter, which is easier. Pool people know what I'm talking about. But it was diatomaceous earth. So you're basically using this like fine powder as the filter agent.
Okay.
And so you put diatomaceous earth in, and once the filter, you have to monitor the pressure. Once the pressure got to a certain point, you had to shut everything down. Take the filter apart, slide it out, and he had to fucking hose the goddamn thing down because all the diatomaceous earth was in there with the fucking algae or whatever. Hose the thing clean, fucking put it back in, get it started again, because now you've introduced air into the system, so now you have to fucking get air out of the system before it starts. The whole fucking thing.
Wow.
Nonstop. All the time.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the pool, but I fucking hated the maintenance of it. It was kind of like a lot of things in my childhood where it was like, this would have been a lot more fun if I didn't have to be an adult about it.
Right.
If I could have just been a kid and not had to have done all the adult parts of this,
Sure, yeah.
then it would have been great. Just like working on cars and doing all this other shit. Like I had to do it because I had to, not because I was like, oh, look, this would be a fun project to do.
Yeah.
No, I had to do that. Otherwise that wouldn't work. So anyway, yeah. Middle class America pool problems, but
going back to the Gen X thing, we're still pretty awesome.
And we had to be self-sufficient. That's
what,
part of the explanation here.
Yep. So anyway, enough of that. Are we ready to get into our weeks?
Yes.
All right. Don't hate me. Don't kill the messenger. But I think we've reached peak inclusion. Like, I don't care about inclusion anymore after what I experienced last week.
Okay.
Saw an article on one of these left-wing websites, The Atlantic or fucking Slate or one of those. Is a legit article about a new kind of inclusion that I've never heard of before. But it was this Asian gal who was very upset because she grew up around white people a lot, and she only knew the boobs of white girls. And yeah, like she was only familiar with like the shapes and the sizes and everything of boobs with white girls, and she never knew anybody who had boobs like hers, who were apparently smaller and, you know, whatever. And until she finally saw a show where there was an Asian girl who got naked and she had the same kind of boobs that she did, and it made her feel so good to see that type of inclusion on screen. So yeah,
So how did that become a thing? Like, how did, like, how?
because they love stories like that. But it's like, I think we've reached the peak of inclusion. If now we care about, you know, what kind of boobs a character on TV has and that they have the same size as somebody else who's underrepresented, then I think we've reached peak inclusion, and I think we can stop now. Yeah. You would think it was a joke, but it's not. It was on a legit website. Well, legit being relative.
I don't have words.
Yeah. Neither did I.
I don't have words. It's like, let's go back to the Gen X thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, who gives a fuck?
Right.
Like, I don't really, like, you feel some kind of way about something, you take that emotion and you shove it into the back of your dome, and it doesn't come out until you're in your 90s, and now all this fucking shit sputes out of your mouth because your fucking Alzheimer's is acting up. Like that's when
that's where that belongs.
That's where that belongs.
Yeah.
All that nonsense, just utter fucking nonsense. Save it for when you're fucking old, decrepit, and we can look at you and go like, "Oh, that's nice. Keep talking. Yes, you're fine. We'll get you some milk here in a minute.
Yeah.
For your osteoporosis and your tiny tits."
Yeah.
My penis is
And along those same lines, we may also have reached peak things that are racist. Saw another video of a gal who said that basically having a nice lawn is white supremacy. And it's racist to have a nice, well-kept lawn.
What?
I wish that was a joke. I really do.
What?
Yeah, some video gained popularity this week because it was some gal rallying against people with nice lawns and how that's a symbol of white supremacy. I know. My whole life has been a lie.
And yet there's people out there right now that exist that don't believe the Holocaust happened.
Right.
Or that we walked on the moon.
Right. And
they probably believe that Asians need to be inclusive with their fucking their tits, and that a nice lawn makes you racist.
Yeah.
Not even a lawn jockey on the fucking lawn, just a nice lawn.
Yeah.
How is it that when we were kids, like the lawn jockey was a thing?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that.
In Home Alone, it got knocked down like fucking 4 times by the pizza dude.
Right.
Like plang, fucking lawn jockeys.
Yeah. It was a trend at one time.
There's no words.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the kind of shit that I've been reading or viewing this week.
You need to stop doing that.
I know. It comes across my fucking feed and I'm like, are you really kidding me with this shit? And then I have to fucking read it. And
you don't have to.
I know.
You know what? You don't have to.
Yeah.
You have the power of choice.
I know.
And you don't have to read it. You'll live longer.
That's true.
Because I don't read it.
Yeah.
I deliberately avoid shit like that because I'm stressed out enough.
Yeah. The world is stressful as it is.
Yeah.
Finished watching Dexter Resurrection this week.
Yeah.
So for any Dexter fans out there who weren't sure about you know, how it would be after they kind of botched the ending of the original series. It's been great. It's been fucking fantastic. It's been getting great ratings. So if you've been on the fence about watching the newest Dexter Resurrection, I highly recommend it. That's all I have to say about that. And then yesterday we hopped into your backyard and we took the train into what's this? Oh my god.
Is that a real thing?
I highly doubt it. Oh, wait, Hunter Biden's the fucking drug addict guy, right? Of course he would probably say something stupid like that. I know. This whole fucking world is it's going crazy.
Anyway,
Yeah. Did you hear that?
I did.
Yeah, my computer likes to do that like twice during the show.
Yeah. What is it?
It's like a little notification, little pop-up HP notification.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, went out to your backyard yesterday, took the train into Philly and had some fine Philly dining. We went to the Reading Terminal Market.
Yes.
And
the RTM.
Yep, and I had some nice see, every time I go, I say I'm going to get something different and I always end up getting the same thing. I always end up going to the Cajun place.
Okay.
Yeah, cuz they got good shit. I got the alligator gumbo on top of fuck, what's the other thing that's not gumbo? Ah, shit. Why am I drawing a blank?
Those tiny lobster looking things.
No, it's the other kind of thing that they do with rice. Jambalaya.
Oh,
had
okay.
gumbo over jambalaya.
Hey, you know what? When you like something, who gives it, like, whatever?
Yeah.
Go there and get the same fucking thing because you like it.
I do. I really do. And Ben went to the cheesesteak place that's in there. That was it you that was telling me that it was a decent place?
It used to be.
Yeah.
I think it changed. I want to say it changed out though.
Okay.
Because it used to be. Oh. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah. Well, Ben loves that cheesesteak place, so he got a cheesesteak there. And
I mean, it's still a good cheesesteak, but I don't think it's as good as it used to be.
Okay.
What the fuck is it?
Then we walked over to the Franklin Fountain, had some nice ice cream.
Nice.
And walked to the train station.
I know
and went
that's
home.
a Roscom family favorite, the Franklin Fountain.
Yeah. So they got good ice cream there. So, and that's really been my week. Haven't been doing much otherwise, besides watching some Maul Shadow Lord.
Yeah. Today, scrambling, trying not to watch it at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I need a map.
Why? What are you looking for?
I need to fucking know the name of that.
Oh my god. You know, now really isn't the time for this.
Why wouldn't it? Why isn't it the time, Jason?
Because we're in the middle of a show.
Wait, and
they don't care if you're trying to remember the name of a cheesesteak place that no longer exists. Did you hear
what
that?
on earth was that?
That was a Facebook reel.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I'd be curious if you guys heard that.
Yeah, because they can hear this, right? Then we determine that they can hear.
Oh, they didn't hear it. Well, that sucks.
They didn't hear the
music. So I could do that to distract Dave, and they would never know. Hello.
Yeah, it's called Uncle Gus's Steaks now, but it was something else, and I can't fucking remember the name of it, and it's bothering me. Maybe because it's dead now, so I dropped it.
Can we get back to the show?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was my week. So what have you been up to?
I watched me some Artemis Splashdown.
Yes, I was watching as well.
And as alluded to earlier in the chat, I tried to initiate a Twitter campaign for NASA to change the terminology for the raft that they build out the front of the capsule for the astronauts to step out onto before they step onto the raft that they get extracted from.
So it's got a name?
Well, yeah. They said it. 487 to the third power times.
Remind me what it was?
Front porch.
Oh,
front
yeah.
porch, front porch, front porch, front porch, front porch. They said it so many fucking times. Yeah, I literally went on Twitter and added NASA and added Artemis. I'm like, you people have to fucking come up with an acronym or something, because saying front porch hundreds of times in the span of 5 minutes, I wanted to go commit genocide. Like I was just like, what the fuck?
Got a lot of things to discuss.
I
mainly NASA.
Oh god, I was so mad. Like, I'm trying to enjoy what's happening here. Like, oh my god, now that you've brought up the now you brought up the Asian thing, now like just some just racist shit fucking flying into my head right now.
Oh my god. That was not my intent.
What? It wasn't?
No.
My penis so smooth.
The woman that they had, the NASA commentator, who they had on the boat, talking to the administrator, and then she was also like doing the running commentary for the helo, talking about inflating the front porch, trying to fill dead air with something.
Yeah.
Her voice saying the words front porch were like the epitome of, if you had me in the box and you were playing this over and over again, I would definitely break my own neck. It just, I don't like her as one of the PA people. I'm sure she's an intelligent and tremendous human being, but I can't stand her voice, and I don't know why she's the person.
Right.
But saying that, it was cool to watch. It was cool to watch the whole sequence of events. You know, them nearing the Earth. You know, getting to the point where they separated from the service module, and the camera views that we're getting from that were really cool, because they had cameras out on the ends of the solar panels.
Yeah.
So you got these really cool angles. And there were GoPros too.
Huh.
Like, they were just fucking GoPros that they had out on the edges of these things operating in space.
Yeah.
And I don't know that GoPro like really was getting the ad revenue that they could have been getting, but they mentioned it a handful of times that, yeah, there are GoPros on the end.
Yeah.
But I don't know that people knew that. It should be a huge boon for them.
Yeah, you would think.
But yeah, it was cool seeing all that, and you know, entering the atmosphere. I have my high school best friend, Jeff, growing up. He lives in San Diego, and so I was like, oh man, I texted him. I was like, hey, did you hear the booms? Like, you know, the sonic booms of them coming in.
Yeah.
I said he heard one real faint, because they were off the coast a bit of San Diego.
Sure. Yeah.
He did say though that they went down to the port and watched the boat head out.
Oh, okay.
Which was really cool. And then he sent me some pictures of like launches, because they're close enough to Vandenberg where they can see a lot of the launches.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, very, very cool. There was also some cool pictures. I don't know if you've seen them that they took from the International Space Station. So there's one, it was kind of faint, like you can see like the trail of the Orion capsule just getting through the atmosphere. It's like, it's a real faint line.
Yeah.
But the service module burning up, they got a really good picture of it.
Oh.
And it just looks like it's like in the movies, like you'd see like this big flaming thing coming through the fucking atmosphere.
Yeah.
And they got a really good picture of that. So
nice.
If you haven't seen it, look up, follow NASA for a lot of these images on Instagram.
Yeah.
Was they took a lot of the imagery that they were downloading from the swing around the moon,
Mhm.
and they were posting it almost immediately.
Yeah.
You know, they were like, they know that they need the public's interest in this.
Oh, of course.
So and they know it's in their best interest. Like, what do the people want to see? They want to see something that they can't see otherwise.
Yeah.
So here's just pictures of the backside of the moon with the fucking Earth rising.
Mhm.
Here's pictures from the International Space Station of something burning up in the atmosphere. You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
I know it gets me erect.
The sacred. My penis is so smooth.
Sacred penis. Yeah. The yeah, then like the blackout period and fucking Asian broad, just her annoying ass voice. It's like a goat being slowly choked to death. Why, yes, that was. I'm excited about the astronaut's return.
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
No, it was more in the back of the throat. Anyway, so yeah, I watched the whole thing. You know, loved the fact that NASA had the entire mission, basically 24 hours a day, was online.
Yeah.
Like, you had some imagery coming back. They're using the Deep Space Network to get us images back. You know, radio traffic was still like hit or miss. You know, it's kind of same with the International Space Station. If you just have it on in the background, like I do, and other people do too, right?
I'm sure.
You know, otherwise they wouldn't have the channel.
Right.
I'm not the only person, right?
No, definitely not.
Right. So otherwise they wouldn't have the channel just for one person.
You would think not.
So it's a thing, right? So this brings up an interesting sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how we can get shit for, like, I don't know, collecting things,
Mm-hmm.
being obsessed with, you know, things like Star Wars or airplanes or, you know, rocket ships.
Yeah.
Whatever. Lego. Not the only one.
No, definitely not.
If we were the only ones, then this wouldn't exist. Like, this
Right.
shit doesn't exist for us. We didn't like
Yeah.
dig into the earth to find these things. We're not paleontologists, for fuck's sake,
Right.
that are like, you know, having to spend years of our lives to find one thing that makes our life meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The dopamine hit we get is a lot simpler, however niched it may be.
Yeah.
But we're not the only ones.
No, definitely not. Because they wouldn't print Black Series figures just for me.
Right.
You know, they
Right. It's so this idea that somebody would come to me like, you know, like, hey nerd, you know, you're into this thing, like, it's so odd. It's not really that odd. Yeah, it's a small percentage of people, but it's not zero.
Right.
And certainly not, you know, 0.01.
Yeah.
But it is a decent percentage. Otherwise, this wouldn't exist.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be able to stream the ISS feed 24 hours a day on my computer.
Yeah. If nobody else was listening besides Dave Martin.
Exactly. Now, if that is the case, and like, oh man, Dave Martin's online, we gotta make sure we have this fucking thing up. Brilliant. You know what you can do, NASA? Instead of doing that, send me a job announcement that I can apply to, and I will come and work for you, and we'll work it out. So you don't have to do that, and I'll just be there. I'll work the radios for you.
There you go.
But yeah, it pops into my mind every once in a while. Like, it's not weird. Like, it's not weird. But you're not alone. Right. Because there's what, 371 million people in the United States right now?
Something like that.
8 billion people on the earth.
Yeah.
Like there's people are going to be attracted to a particular thing because it gives them that dopamine hit that they're excited about.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's not just me. It's not just you.
Yeah.
So anyway, that conversation is really for all the wives out there that are going like scratching their head, going like, "What the fuck is all this?"
Yeah. Why did I marry this weirdo?
Right. There's others out there.
Hold on. I got to text Kristen. I think the dog's barking at us.
At us?
Yeah.
Are you barking at us? I'll take that as a yes. Hello? Hello, we're trapped in here. Send help.
All right.
Lassie, send help. Do people even know what Lassie is anymore? Like, speaking of Gen X shit.
Well, you know, it's funny. My son asked me, sidebar. My son asked me what my oldest memories of seeing a movie in the movie theaters is. And I told him it was actually a Lassie movie. And he's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's an old show about a kid and his dog." He's just like, "I got nothing." Yeah. But no, I remember like going to this movie with my cousins, it being a Lassie movie. This is probably in like 1980, 81. And I remember just being bored as shit as, you know, like a 5-year-old kid.
Yeah. I mean, Lassie in and of itself was not a show that I had the attention for.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh, look, a dog. And that dog's doing things. Cool. Yeah. I watched Mr. Ed like because it was just fascinating. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Do you know if you listen to part of the Mr. Ed theme backwards, it says like "sell your soul to Satan"?
Does it? I mean, have you?
Yes, I've listened to it.
This?
Yes.
Sell your soul to Satan.
Yeah,
I love it. The famous Mr. Ed. Sell your soul to Satan. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck the sun. I hate it too. My first movie that I can remember. God, I want it like without thinking too hard about it. I E.T. pops into my head.
Okay.
And it was more memorable because that fucking scene that scared the shit out of me, and I fucking left.
Which scene?
With all the fucking tubes.
Oh, and he was all white and
yeah,
shit.
he was all white, and they're fucking in the little makeshift hospital. They're fucking all running in the white clear and tubes and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Peace out. I was, what, 5 or 6?
Uh-huh.
When did that movie come out?
Probably 82. Because I think it came out just before Return of the Jedi.
I was 7. I had to have been doing movies before that. But I definitely hated that part.
Damn, June of 82.
Okay. Yeah, so I was 6.
Yeah.
But I was not happy. I wasn't having it. I fucking
yeah.
I went and fucking hid in the bathroom. And my dad had to come and get me. And then he brought me back, and it was still like way too dramatic for me. And I'm like, burp, I went back into the fucking bathroom. Yeah. So that's the only reason I really remember that. And then the next movie, as I sit here as a 50-year-old, that I can tell you I remember is Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. Yeah, same. That's that's the one I have the strongest, memory of.
Yeah. I mean, I remember seeing Empire on the drive-in screen, but not like really. It was there, but it wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Not like I was for Return of the Jedi.
Right.
That was a completely different experience.
Yeah.
Anyway, how we get on that sidebar?
I don't know.
Lassie.
Yeah.
Lassie.
But even before that, how did we get to the Lassie sidebar?
I didn't. Your dogs were barking.
We're talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Your dogs were barking.
All right. Which I think they've been taken care of.
Oh, okay.
Take care of her?
Do you need some lime? Kathy, that came up. We were doing something. Oh, it's still my week.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't talk about that. No, yeah, because so you're weak, dummy. We were sitting at something, and I brought up we were joking about something, and I was like, oh yeah, go and get some lime. And she's like, why would you need lime? We were talking about disposing of a body.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, well, why did you need lime? Just looking, just, all right. Apparently never watched a Angela Lansbury fucking show or anything else. Well, what we were doing when that conversation happened was we were inflating over 700 guitars.
Oh.
These inflatable guitars.
Oh.
Because the next day was the Little League's parade going down the Black Horse Pike.
Okay.
So the Chamber of Commerce, of which my wife is one of the executive board members, so Dave is a strap hanger, and somehow is wrangled into doing the photography for that, and now the borough stuff too.
Yeah.
Because this dumbass can't say no. I was like, I can do that. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Oh, until it is. Fuck. Anyway, so we're inflating these guitars. It was Friday, and I went home after work, took care of the dogs or whatever, and then went over to her friend's house, and they just had, like, we had the boxes at our house forever. Like we had like these 4 massive boxes of deflated musical instruments,
right,
that were somehow magically going to get inflated. So we did it on that Friday, and we got through it.
Okay.
They did the bulk of it, and when I showed up there, I was just a third hand, getting my tinnitus fully activated from running a fucking running the same pump I used to fucking do the car tires. I was running that.
Oh, nice.
Inside, right next to my face, like. So yeah, my ears were ringing. Well, we got them all inflated, and yeah, so Saturday was the parade, so got up in the morning for that.
Yeah,
and it was fine. The weather was good, so it wasn't too crazy, but it was windy on Saturday.
yeah.
But I got pictures, and wow, what's happening up there? There it goes. Took the pictures, talked to the mayor, who I've known for years. Our kids played softball together. My name had got dropped to do the pictures thing, so I basically committed to it directly, which is fine. If and nothing else, it was an excuse to get a new lens for the camera.
Yeah.
As a business expense, hooray! Yeah. So did like 20,000 steps though. Oof. On a knee that was not happy the entire time.
Oh God, I bet.
Yeah, my knee right now is still like hyper inflamed.
Yeah.
Because of all that walking. And I didn't even do so the chamber had another event right after that one at the dispensary. And it was a huge event. There were, I don't know.
It just clicked. They're having a huge event at a dispensary.
There's 2 dispensaries in Runnymede.
Oh,
yeah. So if you're on the Black Horse Pike and you're coming from like the Dunkin' Donuts, well, actually, that's not really good direction, because there's a Dunkin' Donuts Glendora going into Runnymede, and there's a Dunkin' Donuts in Belmar going into Runnymede. But if you're coming from Belmar, right, where the Wendy's is, and you go underneath the turnpike,
yeah,
there's a dispensary right on the left. Used to be a funeral home.
Oh.
That was the first one they built. They're also in the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
And then when you go through town, when you get to the Clements Bridge light, and Clements Bridge Road's the road that the donut place is on.
Yeah.
You go through that light, or at that intersection, basically, there's the Cottonmouth dispensary.
Oh.
And that used to be a CVS. I actually worked at that CVS.
Yeah.
So-
Cottonmouth dispenser.
Yeah. Oh, and they're like, if you email like the manager of the place is like whatever at getcottonmouth.com. Like, dude, it's a whole thing. They're fully engaged in the neighborhood. They like participate in events, and they're sponsoring Pike Jam.
And
part of the sponsors of Pike Jam. There it is. If you're in the
yeah,
greater Runnymede area on
and-
May 9th.
I mean, that's all fine and good. It's just very surprising to hear.
It's weird. It is weird to say.
Yeah.
And honestly, like even I think it's unique that our Chamber of Commerce is as involved.
Mhm.
I don't think that's very common.
Yeah.
Just because of the stigma. But they're big businesses in town, so they're willing to put up their money to help do shit in town. Why not take it?
Yeah.
And that Cottonmouth place, it has a drive-through.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So the place is constantly busy. Anyway, they had an event there, and that's where they gave away the bulk of the guitars, because we had the guitars, and then Kathy ended up putting these stickers on said guitars.
Oh, as advertising for the
Yes.
Pike Jam.
And that was the whole reason for it. It's like, hey, go to Pike Jam, hear music.
Yeah.
Because Don't Call Me Francis is going to be there.
Right.
And there's a drone show, May 9th, 12 to 9.
Yeah.
Be there. I'm gonna keep pushing it because Kathy really wants me to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, I'll be there. I'll be selling pictures and taking pictures for the town, and
yeah,
probably fly a drone before the drone show. Maybe fly a drone while the drone show is happening, taping the drones. Maybe, I don't know. I have to see what the airspace looks like.
Yeah. How close is all of this going to be to your house?
So it's at the Harry Williams building, which is right there on the Pike.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Pike Jam. And I live about as far as you can be from that and still be in Runnymede. So it's like a mile.
So basically, I'm wondering, can we park at Dave's house and then walk there?
You could. It's not an impossible walk.
Yeah.
But
I would imagine parking's going to be crazy. Like,
yeah, they're still
close
working
to
out
the-
some of the logistics of that.
yeah.
If Dave Martin was running this, then there used to be a Holiday Inn / La Quinta that was down the street, kind of right through the intersection where the new CVS is, new air quote.
Yeah.
That La Quinta's been closed for a while, but it has a huge parking lot back there.
Yeah.
So my recommendation would be to park cars down there because it's a short walk up the hill. You got a traffic light, so you have some traffic control. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
And that's what I've recommended. Well, who knows? But we can work that out. We got a few weeks.
All right.
It's less than a month away. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And last but not least, so a little puppy update. The little fuck. First of all, you give a dog trazodone to help it mellow out, right? So it's not a fucking complete spaz. Apparently, when you give it to a golden retriever, it makes it a complete spaz and then stops. And then they just like, ugh, and they get all like glassy eyed, and then they get up and they fucking go spaz again. Like, so it doesn't stop them. So it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like she's on like gabapentin and she's on trazodone, and it just like she's a wild. She's a puppy. She's a golden retriever puppy,
Yeah.
and she's doing golden retriever puppy things up to and including she chewed through her cone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she managed to get. She was pushing the cone in such a way that it was like it was bending in,
Mm-hmm.
and it was she made a little tab pop up, and so she got that tab and she started to chew on that tab, and that tab was connecting like the main part of the opening.
Uh-huh.
So like she was getting that tab off, which was going to then she wasn't going to be able to get the cone completely off because it was around her collar, but it would have compromised. Like if she had ran through something and was stuck like that, it could have really gotten her in trouble.
Mm.
So the cone came off.
Okay.
I was like, she should be on it. She should have been on it for another week. But I'm like, I'm not. Like the incision looks good. Everything's progressing. She's not messing with it. Knock on wood. But the cone is off. Giving her medication. Try and keep her from being fucking too over the top and jumping all over the place. But you try to get fucking a golden retriever puppy to calm the fuck down. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know. That trazodone's good. That's what I'm on. It's one of my primary drugs, and it'll.
I've been on it. I don't know why they took me off of it. They put me on something else. They took me off that, put me on something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does. It is good. And one of Kate's dogs, they use it for when they're traveling.
Oh, okay.
I think that if we could keep her still, like if I just sat on the couch and be like, all right, come here and just lay down on the couch, I think she would just stay.
Yeah.
She'd be fine. But if she is just left to her own devices, she'll just get the zoomies like crazy.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to be fucking tired right now. And it's like a toddler. You know, when kids get real tired, all of a sudden they have all this fucking energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Golden retrievers are they're toddler analogs.
Right.
100%. And that's how she's being. And unfortunately, I can't just sit on a couch and, for her to cuddle as much as I want to, but I can't do all of my schoolwork on just one laptop screen.
Yeah.
Like when I'm trying to do research, because everything is so research intensive that I can't just like read one thing off of a screen. I need to have the real estate because we don't have books anymore. There's no fucking books, Jason.
Yeah.
It's nice because you're not spending thousands of dollars on books, but everything is online. So everything's on the screen. So I'm staring at screens all fucking day, getting migraines from that.
Yeah.
And it's forcing me to be tied to like, all right, if I have to read, like I'll get a chapter of like, it's human factors, dynamics, and what was this last one of like cockpit design, and it was like I don't know, 80 pages.
Wow,
that was for one module. Like that's 1 week, one reading of the homework.
Yeah,
out of 4.
Jesus,
I had to do. I had to read through this shit, and then you can't use those references when you're writing you're writing a paper a week, and the discussion board has to be like a paper long,
right?
So you can't use those references. You have to go find other references.
Jesus.
So it really makes you into a good researcher, if you want to get a good grade.
Yeah.
But you need to have time. You need to be able to sit down and spread everything out. And sitting on a couch with a puppy just doesn't promote that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And when you're dealing with, I'm dealing with fatigue that when I go in,
I like how it was expressed. Your wife's friends at the dispensary.
I mean, I guess she could go buy them. Like I can't go anywhere near that place.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to have to sit there in front of an interview with my security clearance and be like, "Have you ever been in a dispensary?" I'm like, "I've been in a parking lot of one." Like, which is true. I've been in a parking lot of one.
Yeah.
I was dropping off Kathy's jacket and hanging up a sign. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I hear they're nice inside,
right?
But I have no idea. Like, I'm the most drug illiterate fucking fool on the planet.
Yeah. We have to maintain that.
Yeah.
To
for at least 7 more years.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Almost 7 years on the dot.
Is that when you're planning on retiring for good?
57 is the GS. The soonest I can retire is the GS at 57.
Okay.
That's the plan.
All right.
I don't want to work anymore.
Understandable.
I really don't.
Yeah.
If I could not do it, I would not go back.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people would choose not to.
Yeah. See, it's this thing. It's the driving thing. So I've been making this commute since 2006, right?
Yeah.
2006, I've been driving to the base from my house. 20 years. 20 years I've been doing it. We moved into the house in April of 2006. So it's like 20 years this month.
It's a lot of miles.
It's a lot of miles. And lately, I've been even driving over here. As soon as I revert to my internal monologue, that is almost puts me in a sleep state.
Oh, shit.
So I can't do that while I'm driving. Like, and when you're thinking, when I'm thinking, like a lot of that conversation is happening in my internal monologue.
Yeah.
Like now I understand that not everybody thinks the same way, right? How they process information and how they like problem solve and how their brains work. Like not everybody has an internal monologue.
Sure.
But mine, I do have one, and it's very active in my problem solving process because it's me working on something when the exterior me is doing something else.
Yeah.
But if I go inside to do that, right? Basically, if I go heads down, like on instruments, I'm going to sleep, and it's not good because it's usually when I'm driving.
Right. Have that moment where you're like thinking to yourself, man, are my eyes closed? Yes.
Right. Yeah. Like how long was my eyes shut? Oh. So yeah, it's not good. Yeah. It's not conducive for long periods of driving. And I try, dude. I do everything to keep myself awake. I've caffeine, all varying caffeine products.
Mostly Diet Cokes, I'm sure.
Mostly, it really comes back to Diet Cokes. But I, drinking iced coffee or coffee. I'm not a warm fluid type person.
Dave doesn't like warm fluids going into his body.
No, that's just not for me.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people like it. Some people like it a lot. It's not me. But yeah, I got to figure it out because it's it can be terrifying.
Yeah.
To wake up on it. It's terrifying when you wake up on the highway.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah. And I know it too. I know it's coming. It's like oh man, I'm zoning out. Must focus outside.
Right.
Must start reading signs out loud.
Uh-huh.
Because even listening to a book, as I'm in processing that book and I'm listening to it, it kind of goes in my internal monologue. So I start to like go like, shit, I can't even listen to a book. I fucking, I can have the music up to 11. Doesn't matter.
Damn.
Right. It's been a real bitch. So yeah, if I didn't have to make that drive, I think be a big deal.
Yeah.
So gotta tough it out. Gotta tough it out.
A few more years.
Just a few more years of driving.
Yeah.
Just dispose it very clean. If you're not used to the smell, it'll hit you like a wall. All right, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, I've never been in there.
Yeah.
I heard it's like you go in there and there's like iPad screens everywhere. And it's like, it's like everything's like white. It's like kind of going to
like an Apple store?
Like an Apple store.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Like I said, this is all secondhand information.
Yeah, yeah. Huh. How about that?
Anyway. That's it. That's all.
That's it for your week?
Yeah, I mean, there's other stuff, but it's not worth talking about.
All right, because we are starting to get a little long in time, and we still have
long here.
Maul Shadow Lord chapters 3 and 4 to talk about.
Indeed.
So, I mean, do we even want to do a non-spoiler talk about these? I mean,
no, you should be watching the show.
Yeah,
where you can't have non-spoilers.
Yeah,
for it just, the show continues to make you want to watch more of it. So
yes, and that's the biggest
that.
That's the biggest thing I took away from these 2 episodes was by the time they were over, I'm like, no, I want more.
Right.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Monday morning releases, like, it's interesting how well this is. I don't know how well it's being received, like, overall.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But I mean, we're making it a point, not just for the show, because we could very easily, be doing our normal thing where we wait till it's time for it to come around on the record.
Yeah.
But I think this is good enough where you can't do that. Letting it sit and simmer for a week, I think it's just too long.
Yeah, no, I agree. Just real quick, I'm hopping on to Metacritic to see if we've got any reviews for it. TV shows. 75 out of 100. Seems like it should be higher, but again, this is like the conversation we had last week, where critics.
See, they have this. Why can't they have this during the 30-second thing? Why do they have to have the other fucking...
I don't know. But anyway, like I was saying,
75 out of 100.
Yeah, for Metacritic, which seems, I don't know, seems kind of low. But again, it's reviewers. They're not Star Wars fans, so they watch it to collect a paycheck and just slap a rating on something. So yeah. I don't trust them for as far as I can throw them. Anyway, let's hop into it, shall we? Unless you need to take a break. Or what are you staring at?
I do need to pee real quick.
Okay, so we'll take a quick break then.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Do you want to cue it up?
Yes. That's what I was going to do. I was staring at this, waiting for the answers to happen. Ready.
All right. Well, we'll be right back after this very quick word from our sponsors.
Colt 45, it's a dynamite taste, it's a grin, it's a groove, it's a blast. Colt 45, it's a dynamite taste, it's a win, it's a definite blast. Colt 45, and loaded with dynamite taste. So grab one, down one, get yourself around one. Colt 45, malt liquor, Colt 45, it's a dynamite taste.
So I noticed during the commercial that they had a bottle in there. That's what I was looking for like 2 weeks ago when I had my Colt 45 during the show. I was looking for a bottle that day, and all I could find was cans, which I hate beer in cans. I love beer in bottles. Funny enough, I hate sodas in those plastic bottles. I much prefer sodas out of cans. I don't know. I don't get it, but it's just the way I'm wired, I guess. But yeah, beer out of a can, bleh. Soda out of a can. So let's see what Dave was looking at. Everyone say the clip of how they incorporated Sam Witwer's screams into the sound of Maul's lightsaber. Now that's cool. I did not see that. Go all in. Barely anyone does non-spoilers anymore. Fair enough. All right,
Just trying to be thoughtful.
All right, we good?
Yep.
All right, play us in. And we're back. So, Maul Shadow Lord, Chapter 3, Whispers in the Unknown. So how do you want to do this? You want to
You have notes. Let's go through them.
All right.
Because I'm sure your notes, as always, are fairly comprehensive. And if you run into something that I think we need to discuss, then we will.
All right. So they're now doing recaps at the beginning of the episode. So if you're lost, if for some reason you decide to hop in during the 4th or 5th episode, it'll have a nice recap to get you caught up.
Don't hop into the 4th or 5th
No.
episode. You need to go to number 1.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a recap.
Yeah. And yeah, we pick up right where we left off last week. Devon is the name of the Twi'lek girl. We find that out at the end of the episode.
Right.
Or if you're watching it with subtitles on, you find it out long before that, because whenever I watch it for a second time to take notes, I always put the subtitles on.
Right.
And in part of it, it was like Devon sounding exhausted, or Devon running up the street sounds.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So we know homegirl, the Twi'lek, her name is Devon, and she gets out of her little prison thing, and immediately, as I kind of expected, there were people right there waiting for her. You know, I said this last week, you know, she force pushes her way out of this fucking cage that they had her in, and then everybody's probably just sitting there like,
just wait. They've been waiting for her to bust out.
Yeah, it's like, finally, Jesus.
Yeah.
And it was mostly the Mandos that were there waiting for her, and they all just kind of like pointed in the direction of Maul.
Right. Man, it was this episode in particular that I really felt like, man, I feel like we should know who these Mandos are.
Yeah.
All right. And it may be out there, and I haven't done a modicum of research on it because I'm researching too much other shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you look at the helmets and how beat up they are and everything else, and I'm just like, man, I really feel like we should know who that main Mando is.
Yeah.
That not Sabine.
Yeah, that
Mando.
Rook cast or something like that.
Riri?
Yeah.
No,
but
not
I think
Riri.
I think we have been introduced to this character before in Clone Wars, but I just don't remember it.
No, me either.
Chris in the chat is letting us know Rook cast is from the Clone Wars.
Okay. So Rook cast. Gotta go to Chinese bodegas. So the question is Rook cast somebody who we should know as prevalently as somebody who was prevalent, or just wasn't one of the Mandos?
That's a good question. And
another offshoot of Death Watch.
Okay.
All right. We'll have to dig deeper into this, because I have a feeling it's going to play a more pivotal role.
All right. So we'll do some research over the week and get everybody caught up on Rook cast and who she is and what she's doing. So Maul invites Devon over to join him for tea, and he proceeds to, have this conversation with her where he's starting to try to pull her over to his side.
Right.
And he's doing it by basically explaining to her that they have a common enemy.
Right.
In obviously Palpatine. He's telling her, the guy that destroyed your order is also the one that killed my brother and my mother. And
right.
we should be working together because we have the same goal.
Right. Meanwhile, she's like, nice convo, dickbag, and it fucking takes his lightsaber.
Yeah.
This whole sequence too, with the pouring of the tea and everything, it was very, very like samurai or that genre, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, here's the very dignified. Here's your tea. We're going to have a conversation over tea.
Yeah.
It's the formality of it, right? Kind of go back to last week when I was talking about how the formality of the mobsters sitting down and having a meal.
Yeah.
It struck me the same way. It's like, okay, we're going to have this formality of our interaction. Like, this is, I'm the master. I can't think of the Japanese phraseology, but here in this setting, this is how it's done. Like,
Yeah.
this is how the courtship, air quote, begins.
Yeah, and it was a good scene until, like you said, she takes the lightsaber, and he doesn't immediately engage with her. Instead, he kills the lights. So now all we've got is her in a pitch black room with a red lightsaber.
Right.
And the imagery is great. And as she's, trying to feel her way around the room, Maul pops up every once in a while as he's still talking to her.
Yeah, he's using the all-present voice.
Yep.
That Sith somehow managed to pull off. Like, hey, I'm talking from everywhere.
Yeah.
Before he hit, or just as he hits the lights, he says a line that I thought was really good. Was because he's trying to give her like the opportunity to be like, yes, all right, let's work together and we'll train or do whatever.
Yeah.
Instead, she fucking takes the lightsaber and is like, all right, I'm gonna hack my way out of here.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, this is harder, but I can work with this. But you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
And then it was like it transitioned to another scene. But I thought that was great. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, we can do this too. This is fine. I can work with this.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna like it.
Nope. And yeah, we go back to the police headquarters, and Lawson is trying to get a hold on everything. He's got his version of like a cop collage where they've got pictures up on the wall and news articles and things like that, and they're piecing it all together. Instead, it's all digital on like one of those blue wall pads. And Two Boots reminds him that he's a terrible dad because his son has some kind of a match going on right now. And so he's like, fuck. So he tells Two Boots to go investigate this area where there's possibly being a pike drop.
Pike job, as opposed to Pike Jam, which is on May the 9th, with headline by Don't Call Me Francis and a drone show. Pike Jam.
Yeah. So while this is going on, we flash back to where Maul is still fucking with Devin in the dark. And again, still trying to feed that whole, you're untrained, you have all this potential that you're not able to use because the Jedi are gone. Your life must be unfulfilling, and
you need to be focusing your energy on the Empire and destroying the Empire because they took everything from you.
Yeah.
This whole narrative. Yeah, I love the air quote courtship of this, right? It's be as Sith like as you can be, like, and it's not even like this wearing the hoods and in my mind, because of all the legend stuff we've been thinking about, been reading, the OG Siths, the Redskin Sith or whatever. You can't help but put Maul kind of in that same, like, I put him in that same category as a Zabrak, right? Because it's, he's the red and black with the tattoos and just looks so fucking intimidating.
Yeah.
And he's just pouring out this power, and it's not even the dark side. Like, I can't describe it as I'm watching it, because I actually like I went back and watched that part again. I wasn't able to rewatch the whole thing, which I wish I could have.
Mhm.
But I got the impression that this is not Maul using the dark side to influence.
No.
This is yeah, he's feels her in the Force, and he feels like the conflict and everything else, but it's not like somebody in the dark side would be influencing.
Right, like using the Force while trying to convince her to come over to your
Right.
side. He's just using his words.
Right. And it's very interesting. It like whether he's doing it because like, okay, I'm gonna display this neutrality
Mhm.
and not just be overbearing as somebody who would be thought of as evil, because that's what a Sith would do.
Yeah.
You know, it could be part of the ploy, or there's part of me that believes that this is really like this is Maul's mission. Like he has an end state,
Yeah.
and everything that he's doing, like he's walking basically in the Force to get to that point.
Yeah.
And these little snippets of whatever the reality is, like, and he's drawing on that. Like, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to be here to do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and it's not just feeding on raw dark side energy.
Mhm.
It's not telling her like, yes, use your anger.
Right, yeah, he's not
Right?
doing any of that.
So, and I thought I thought it was poignant to um to point out that like it had the feeling of something that's he's not using the dark side, but
Right.
he's displaying all this power.
Yeah, yeah, but he's being genuine at the same time. And yeah, not like the way Palpatine would try to lure someone over to the dark
Right.
side.
Right. With this exerting this ah.
What are you doing?
I don't just don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah. So yeah, Two Boots gets to the pike drop. The pikes kill like one of these cargo drivers that was there.
Right.
And that's when Maul's crew shows up and starts engaging while the cops are also there engaging. So we got this kind of three-way thing going on between the pikes, the cops, and Maul's crew. Ultimately, Maul's crew kind of gets the best of everybody else.
Right.
Um,
And Two Boots, the call goes out. Like homeboy is at the game.
yeah,
Sees his son. They have a little moment.
yep.
Like, oh, of course I wasn't gonna miss this. And then guess who shows up?
Yeah, old Jedi Master, Doki by the name is his name.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
Uncle Doki.
yeah, good name.
Yep.
Um,
Utter blackness.
so yeah, Lawson shows up at his son's show, proceeds to leave as soon as Doki shows up, and he gets a call saying, "Hey, we got trouble at the docks or whatever." Right. So he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm out."
Trouble at the mill.
Yeah, and then his fucking son looks over, and he's gone.
And he's gone.
So, this kid really is gonna have some dad issues.
Right.
You want to pull somebody to the dark side, this kid, prime target.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
Obviously not a Gen Xer.
Yeah. Did you notice when Lawson was driving in one of those cop cars, you got a view from the inside looking out, and the windows are like so fucking small?
Yeah. Like armored windows.
Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Demolition Man.
Oh.
Remember the cars in Demolition Man? Like there was like I remember there being a scene where like I think it was the cop cars. They had like just no visibility at all. It was just armor.
Something like that.
It might have been another movie.
But yeah, no, it was hilarious to see him looking out the window, and it was just like this. I'm like, how do you
with coffee cups on the fucking dashboard? And
yeah,
shit.
Like how the fuck do you chase somebody with that kind of vision?
How do you show up late to this fucking thing?
Yeah,
right. Show up and your fucking partner is mortified. Like they just killed everybody. Oh my god.
Yeah,
The dude from the IT
the IT crowd. Yeah,
IT crowd.
and Two Boots is still like preaching about the Empire. He's like, we need to contact the Empire. This is
Right. We cannot handle this.
yeah. Meanwhile,
Which-
fucking
He's not wrong.
no. I mean, obviously they can't handle it. It's fucking Maul. He's gonna
Right.
yeah, he's gonna do his thing, and he doesn't give a fuck if people try to get in his way. He'll just kill them. So he shows up after Maul's crew gets away, and sorry, lost my place in my notes. Yeah, Two Boots insists on calling the Empire. Then, as he's having this conversation with Two Boots, comes to find out Lawson's ex-wife is actually working for the Empire.
Yeah, she's an Imperial.
Yeah. So that gives you a little more insight into his life and why he probably doesn't want his son to visit the wife very often.
Right.
Or without him there to supervise.
Because I guess he get pulled into the Empire.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that all works. Like custody laws on this planet, and can he?
You wonder what she does for the Empire.
I'm sure we're gonna find out. Like they're not gonna drop that little piece of information and then not.
It's like Price or something.
Yeah. Oh god, that would be hilarious. Oh god, Governor Price. So,
which I don't think it could be her because we kind of already know her backstory.
Yeah. So Vario is being forced by Maul to contact Krim, the leader of the Pikes, or at least whatever this Pike organization is.
Yep.
So yeah, he calls him up and sets up this whole thing. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for what happened. It wasn't me. It was the other guy's crew.
Right.
I'll give you fucking all the money and everything in repayment, so you won't be out anything, and we'll still be cool."
Right. We'll be just like Fonzie.
Yeah.
We'll be cool.
What is Fonzie like? He's cool.
He's cool.
So they set up a meeting to drop the goods, and they have the meeting, and I don't have really many notes for what happened there.
Well, I mean,
was that in the second episode?
He shows up.
Yeah, because that's the next episode is when they actually show up for the drop. So, sorry about that. And Two Boots goes over Lawson's helmet, and he contacts the Empire anyway.
You went over my helmet?
So the Empire are on their way. Maul has a duel with Devon, finally, because she's trying to escape from the room, because he let her go after he fucked with her during the blackout.
Right.
And then she's just climbing up and trying to get out. She sees this opening across a bridge, and she starts going, and then boom, Maul shows up.
Right.
And this is when they have their duel, where Maul goes one-handed the whole time. He pulls a Vader in this one.
Yeah, exactly. This is the traditional. All right, this is in Star Wars. Them telling us who the superior, who's the master and who's the Padawan.
Yes.
Yeah, because here's their one-handed action versus somebody who's obviously outmatched.
Yeah, one-handed, one arm behind his back, as he's fighting her off with ease. And they fight for a while. He's still trying to convince her. She's still being a little prick and is like, "Fuck you, I'm not doing this." So he eventually force grabs the lightsaber and lets her skedaddle off.
Right.
And that's the end of the episode.
I'm going to be needing that back.
Yes.
I need to work on my Maul. Sam Witwer, man, he must be loving this.
Oh, yeah.
This shit coming out.
And, sidebar, he's been in Star Wars news recently being quoted as saying he wants to return a Star Killer from the Force Unleashed games. He said he would even be willing to shave his head again to play the character in live action, or make another video game or whatnot. But apparently he really wants to go back to Star Killer.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's another story that was a great story that kind of got shit canned.
Yeah.
Although it couldn't be canon.
No, it's not canon now. But they could bring him back somehow. It depends on if they really want to do it or not.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you can do anything. I mean, shit. Maul has magic legs.
Yep.
Fucking
everybody survives a lightsaber through the gut.
Right. Except for Qui-Gon.
Right. he missed that day in class.
Yep. Well, you know, it was the olden days. You know, they weren't quite ready for that.
Yeah.
That level of magic.
Yeah, and I'd love for us to get a Force Unleashed 3 because they left 2 on a fucking cliffhanger.
Yep.
And we never got the payoff for that, which sucks.
That's it. Those are the games we need to replay.
I know. I fucking love those games so much.
Yeah, they were so much fun.
Yeah. Anyway, getting on to the next episode, Pride and Vengeance, Chapter 4. And this starts off with Vario heading to his meeting with Krim of the Pikes, and he rolls out the credit things. Yeah. Rolls out the credits and is like, oh, got everything here. And then Vario kind of whispers to the guy that's like, I didn't want to do this. And he's like, what are you talking about? It's like, he's here. So
search every inch of that ship.
Yep. So they start searching, and wouldn't you know it, Maul comes out.
Right.
Lightsaber in hand, fucking zzz, zzz, and he's actually doing pretty well in combat with the lightsaber.
Right.
Considering what we find out later. But Homeboy has a stun gun with him, and he fucking stuns him.
Yeah. Which later on, when Homeboy's still alive, and he says everyone he makes a comment. You know what? That's later. Let's press on.
All right, we're talking about Vario still,
Vario,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they haul him in after he's been stunned. Vario goes with him. He's like, look, I delivered you Maul.
Right.
And he's like,
thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah.
You're welcome for that, or whatever he says.
Yeah. And
little prick.
They roll him over to Krim. He lifts up the hood. It's not Maul. It's one of his other Zabrak mercenaries.
Right. Same paint job.
Yep. Similar paint job. Not exactly the same.
Right.
But you see Starkiller not Starkiller. Jesus Christ. You see Maul show up again, very menacing at the end of the hallway. And he lightsaber to his hand and proceeds to kick fucking ass.
Right. Lunar Girl brought it up earlier in the chat, talking about how the scream when Maul's fighting, you have that scream is incorporated, like the same one you hear Palpatine use when he's fighting initially. With
you're talking Mace Windu and the guys that you're talking the yeah, Maul used that during one of the fights. I think it was when he goes into the fight later, which we'll get to. So yeah, Maul's there now. He's kicking ass. He kills fucking Krim. Oh yeah, the way he kills Krim is Krim's holding his lightsaber, and he just fucking forces it to turn on and cut the dude.
Yep, pulls it right through his body.
Yep,
like yeah, all right. So this is some fucking Last Jedi shit, but was that cool part of Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Like, yes, why won't you do this?
Let's
take this fucking laser sword and while it's lit, bring it through somebody's body. Like seems like a good idea to me.
Oh yeah. So after Maul cuts him down, he kind of like stands over him, and he's talking about how after Mandalore, he's like, I came to you in my time of need after Mandalore, and you tried to kill me or something. So basically now we find out that that's what happened to Maul after Mandalore and the Clone Wars, and he got away. He went straight to the Pikes to try and find safe haven. And they said, fuck you. And now he's saying, fuck you back.
Right. We should. No, go ahead.
All right. And while he's there, there's like the captain of the guard for the Pikes. He's like, "You're in charge now, and you answer to me."
Which, how did he differentiate that? Was it the chief? Because all those other Pikes look the same. I mean, God, it sounded horrible.
They all look the same.
That sounded fucking terrible. Goddamn Pikes. They all look the same.
You can't tell them apart.
Can't tell them Pikes apart.
Um,
No, he says, oh fuck, what does he say?
well, he tells him like he's like, "You're the captain of the guard, right?" It's like, "All right, you're in charge now, and everything you do, you answer to me."
Right. Oh no, it's. Do you get the same impression looking at the Pikes that you're looking at the alien from fucking Independence Day?
Not really.
Every
Yeah.
time. It's the face.
Mm.
You know, it's the face, and they have the big fucking extra dome structure.
Yeah.
Like it just reminds me of the aliens from Independence Day.
There could be some resemblance there.
Sidebarring from that sidebar on the boat. Like, I don't know if you've seen some of the pictures, but on the boat, the recovery ship, there was they showed a shot of like the CIC, or not the CIC, because that's there's no windows in the CIC. But
We're back to the Artemis, right?
yeah,
That's what we're
the
talking about.
Artemis. Sorry. See, somebody else would think it.
Yeah.
No, they had an inflatable alien in the crew compartment with them. Like, you could see it in the window. It was like this green inflatable alien, like next to them in the window.
That's funny.
As they were looking out, as they were bringing the people back on the ship from the moon, which I thought that was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. That was good.
You know, give those Navy guys some credit for fucking having an attack of the clevers.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the new guy's in charge of the Pikes, answers to Maul. This is when Devin and Doki, Devin finds Doki, and they go out and chill in the sewers. They have some tea in the sewers, like Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Heroes in a half shell.
Do you know all 4 of the original Turtles from the original movie from '90 are going to be in?
I saw that
at the Fan Expo.
Yeah,
that's going to be kind of cool.
Like I said, I would be more interested in that if they were going to have the costumes there.
Right.
But
which, yeah,
those things have probably long since deteriorated.
Yep.
All that foam latex.
Yep. So they're chilling in the sewers, and Devin tells Doki that she's like, "Hey, I got a tip. I know where Maul is right now. We can go and we can fucking stop him." And Doki's like, "Well, let's put in an anonymous tip to the police instead."
Right.
And because she's still wanting to like bring him to justice, and even Doki is like, "Look, we're past the time where we're bringing people to justice."
Yeah, the Empire's going to show up. We need to fucking beat feet.
Yeah, we got to get off of this planet.
Sprinkle some crack on them. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep. So Lawson gets the tip, goes after to where Maul is. Two Boots again is trying to tell him we need to contact the Empire, to the point where Lawson fucking shuts him down from the back.
Well, yeah. So before this, and I forgot to mention it, the Lawson supervisor,
the captain,
says to him, like, "Look, your fucking droid went over you and talked to me about going to the Empire."
Yeah.
And he's on desk duty because he went over your helmet.
Yeah.
And so, like, now you had a shot of fucking Two Boots being all fucking moody and covering a picture of the two of them on his fucking desk.
Yeah.
Like, all right. I mean, I get it. He's a droid, and they're partners.
Yeah.
But come on, buddy.
Yeah.
There, look at that. See.
So Lawson's strike team shows up. to find Vario, and he's got a hollow message for them. And Maul basically comes on and says, "Hey, I'll let you guys live if you just walk away. Let me do my business here. I won't fuck
Right.
with the people.
You can have my protection."
Yeah, yeah." And Lawson obviously refuses that offer.
Right.
And they proceed to have a shootout.
Die well.
Yeah. Devin and Doki find Maul, and they confront him, and we have a pretty good duel between the two of them and Maul.
Right.
And this is where we got the
Yeah.
where he was jumping at one of them.
2 blue lightsabers
Yep.
versus You should really be taking one of these from me and be like, "Yeah, let's fight."
Oh, yeah.
That's what you were supposed to do. But
Sorry.
you didn't do that. So now I'm playing with myself. Is this a Pike Show sponsored stream now? It's a dynamite taste.
Man.
Oh, you're talking about like, yeah. No, we I guess technically be sponsoring them. I don't know.
Yeah. So they're having this fight. Maul and Doki and Devin are they're fighting, and Maul kicks Doki like in the midsection,
Right.
which apparently is a fatal wound, because for the rest of the episode he's like hunched over, like holding his fucking stomach.
Well, I mean, so I was thinking about it. Why is this like so devastating?
Mm-hmm.
And Maul's got magic legs.
Oh, that's true.
And so it wasn't just a fucking normal like karate kick to the stomach.
Yeah.
This was a metal boot into your fucking vital organs.
Right.
And homeboy, I don't think was using the force effectively to fucking shield himself from it.
Right. He was probably expecting a normal foot,
right,
instead of a massive 100-pound chunk of metal.
Right. Exactly. I mean, and Maul did get injured, or injured,
yeah,
air
well,
quote.
Yeah, because one of his legs
Right.
got damaged.
Piss him off real good.
Mm-hmm. Lawson comes up after they chase Maul away and discovers that these two are actually Jedi now.
Right.
And
Why didn't you tell me you were Jedi? Because the obvious.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like, yeah, okay, that's fair. They're Doobie,
Mm-hmm.
Dobby, whatever the fuck your name is.
Doki.
Yeah.
Dookie. Yeah. Then we go to the as their Maul's crew's evacuating, the spy bot here's here's the fucking probe droid
Right.
message. So you're like, uh-oh, sounds like the Empire's on the way.
Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the spy bot screaming is like, fuck, danger, danger. And Doki again, Doki's acting like he's fucking dying from that kick as they're trying to get away. And he's like talking like it too. He's talking like, oh, you have to go on without me. And
I think he's dead. I think that's it.
You think so?
I think he's dead.
You think that kick is gonna do him in?
Yep.
All right.
I think he's hiding a fucking wound that is gonna that'll be the end of him.
Okay. Well, and maybe that would help with Devin's turn to Maul's apprentice.
Right.
If he dies, though, you'd think she'd be more pissed off. I don't know. Either way, we'll find out.
Pissed off at the fact that, I don't know.
Okay.
There was a thought there and it fucking disappeared.
Yep. We found out the two boots actually did make contact with the Empire finally. And we get this fucking awesome shot of the Star Destroyer coming into frame over the fucking city.
Yep. Yep.
And
just the hints like sprinkled about, just like throughout the show, these 2 episodes, just a little bit of like John Williams.
Yes. In one of the fights, I think it was when he was fighting Devin alone. I think you got just a real quick hint of not Duel of the Fates, but the one from Revenge of the Sith. What's the name of the main fight song in Revenge of the Sith?
Oh, Anakin versus Obi-Wan?
Yeah, but it's got another name.
No, there's Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
I thought it had a name. But anyway, yeah, you get a little hint of that in there.
Oh, you're thinking of Battle of the Heroes.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, Chris got it in the chat. Yeah, Battle of the Heroes. You get just a brief hint of that during that fight with her. Yeah. And yeah, you get all kinds of John Williams sprinkled in. You get a little taste of the Empire theme when the Star Destroyer is coming in,
which is fucking brilliant. That's like goes to show you that this is on point with this show of getting to where we as fans want to be.
Yeah.
Right. We're getting Maul, but we're not getting a bunch of other fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Right. Now, who knows what's going to happen with the Empire showing up, but for so far, we're getting just a focus on these characters, and the rest of the rest of the plot line is not affected because we're in this story.
Sure. Overall, I could probably do without the cop story, homeboy and his fucking son. And
well, yeah, I think that if you're like, okay, let's have an outline of a script that runs like a cop show would, like a Miami Vice episode, right? What do we have that's built into that? All right, well, we have this action sequence, and then we have this drama, and then we have this family drama, and okay, this is what makes it a part of the genre.
Yeah,
and then they just do it. They did the same thing. Honestly, I don't know why I chose to itch that way. With the Mandalorian too, like it's like, okay, here's this our Western. We're going for that, but we're also like we're going full into it. We're going to have this gunslinger character, and this gunslinger character is going to have these characteristics. Come hell or high water, this is what it's going to be. So, and I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
because if you're going to have that and you're going to stick to it, just like with the, with kind of the mob, like I was talking about before, with the mob meal and sitting with the tea. I think all those things give it a little bit of structure so that it's not just Maul, stomping around.
Yeah.
It's not a sequel to Solo.
Right.
Or a prequel to Solo? No, it has to be a sequel. Because this is after he was running the syndicate.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this is obviously you wouldn't. I mean, you could still tell the story, and it would probably work out. But this is now it gives us it gives us a way to tell the story. There's a specific word for it I can't think of right now.
It's like a oh god, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody in the chat will come up with it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to turn my head to look though, because if I come up with it, I want to be able to own it. Nope, we can't. Nope. Anybody? Prequel. He doesn't have Crimson Dawn yet.
Okay. Too many freaking syndicates in this Star Wars universe.
He already had
got the fucking Pikes, Black Sun, Crimson Dawn. Who else? Well, we got more.
Got Pike Jam.
Yeah.
See, now it's not about being sponsored by Pike Jam. It's more about like, this is my wife's like baby. And so my job is to make sure that I'm promoting it.
Okay. Which is fine. But that's the episode. The Empire shows up and the end. And these episodes are pretty short. One of them was like 28 minutes. The other one was 23 minutes. And that's with the end credits and everything. So without the end credits, we're talking like 20 minutes.
They go lightning fast, honestly.
Yeah. So, and that's why we talked about it lightning fast and still have a lot of time.
Well, I want to run to ground this like timeline for like what is or when did Maul, is that your stomach?
Thought that was yours.
It might have been mine. There you go. When did Maul Shadow Lord take place in the timeline? 18 BBY. 1 year after Revenge of the Sith and the end of the Clone Wars.
Is the show?
That's what it says.
Okay.
It occurs after the Bad Batch, but years before his appearance in Rebels.
Okay. So this is kind of setting him up to where he's going to be eventually in first in Solo, then in Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a 5-year difference between this and Solo. So this could actually be a long series if they wanted it to be. You know, they could make it last years and go all the way up until that point where he's in Solo, and then even do some more afterwards. Because there's still like a 5-year gap, 5 or 6 year gap between Solo and then when we see him again in Rebels.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could see a lot of Maul. If this show is a success, then they may very well bring us multiple seasons. I know it's already been renewed for a second season. So
yeah, I like everything about the tone of this.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Hill Street Blues, Miami Vice, throwback Hill Street Blues.
Yeah, I never watched that show.
Hill Street Blues was like the first of the cop drama series, because it was Hill Street Blues was out for a long time, and then Miami Vice came after that.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember my dad used to watch Miami Vice all the time, and he used to rag on it constantly,
like it was inaccurate.
Yeah, like especially, I guess, because when he was on the contraband enforcement team, and he would go TDY down there, and be part of those busts. It's like, this is how it works. It's just so funny. And I watched it enough to the point where it influenced my taste in like vehicles, as I wanted a fucking what was it? Testarossa. It was a Ferrari. You know, that Ferrari, it had the very distinctive sides with the inlets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think it was a Testarossa.
I couldn't tell you.
It sounds right. This is asking my recall. The fucking the little fucking electron gerbils that are running around in my fucking skull are furiously working and opening file canvas to try and remember that.
I wouldn't stress it too much.
But you know, you think about it, sidebarring, one of the most tragic sequences in my television show life happened on Miami Vice.
Oh, and what's his name's wife died?
No, when Tubbs died.
Oh.
He got killed.
Oh, didn't his wife get killed?
Yeah.
Early on in the series?
That didn't affect me nearly as much.
Okay.
But like the music, like, I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Yeah.
Like that. Whenever I hear that, I immediately flash back to the fucking sequence where they're in the car and they're driving to the fucking meetup, and then it all goes bad and he fucking dies. It's like, I don't know. It's like that's one of the one of those dots in the timeline of my fucking memory. It's like can be triggered so easily with music.
Right.
Crockett and Tubbs.
Yeah.
But it was Hill Street Blues, and what was there was
Someone mentioned Columbo in the chat.
Columbo was different though, because that almost had like a comedic element to it.
Mm.
It wasn't as serious. Like Hill Street Blues was more. It had more of the like. It was drama within the department on top of whatever's happening outside of the department.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh, I just thought of a show. It had what the fuck was the name of that? I can picture the guy.
The Show with the Guy. Got it.
Show with the guy had a mustache. not Magnum PI. Chicago. It took place in Chicago. It's like a mob show.
I got nothing.
Come on, people. Come on, Gen Xers. Yes, Testarossa was a white car. Thank you, Fen. Come on, man.
I got nothing, dude. I didn't watch cop shows back in the day.
You don't watch cop shows now?
Correct.
I've never seen a James Bond.
Yeah. Dexter's kind of a cop show.
Okay. What the fuck?
I have no idea.
It was
all I know is a guy with a mustache in Chicago.
Yeah, he was like super famous. All right, let's see if Google can help us here. I need to see. These are the things that my level of procrastination, like this. So where's my fucking cursor? There it is. Yeah, had the guy like Ray Liotta was in it once, but there was another guy. I can picture what he looked like when he was on Miami Vice, but then he was on this other show too. Chicago Mob.
You're not talking like Law and Order or anything?
Show. No, this is before all that. Chicago gangster TV show. Let's see. Power 4 Force. What the fuck? No. I don't know what the fuck that is. The Untouchables. No. No. Boardwalk Empire was good, but no.
Is this how we're going to spend the rest of the show?
I mean, no, it doesn't have to, but God damn it. It's an itch I need scratched. Like, anyway. The way to do this is this. All right, so we're going to do famous people in Miami Vice. List of Miami Vice guest appearances. Holy shit, this is a long list. Jimmy Smits. Bruce Willis. No. There's a lot of episodes. Did you watch Miami Vice?
Somewhat. My parents watched it, and I would sometimes watch it with them.
I mean, I was in the room when it was on, so it was better than doing homework.
That is true.
So Giancarlo Esposito was on fucking
no shit.
Miami Vice. Yeah.
Man, he's been around that long?
Yeah. The first season.
Wow.
Penn Jillette. Gene Simmons. Pam Grier. She's on it a bunch. Man, what the fuck? There he's on another one. Giancarlo Esposito, but as a different guy. That's awesome.
That's good.
These old shows, man. So bringing it back. Hey, there's Phil Collins. Keira Sedgwick. Ted Nugent. Who do you play? Some drug dealer. Makes sense. They did like a an 80s show like introduction thing with the Artemis crew. So if you like go on the Instagram, it'll play like, you know, there's like everywhere you look, and it have the like person sitting there,
Right.
like, you know, suddenly smile at the camera or whatever.
Mhm.
They did that with the crew in the Artemis.
That's funny.
Yeah. What to do in your downtime when you're fucking flying back from the moon?
Yeah.
Tommy Chong. Who was he? A drug dealer.
Of course.
John Leguizamo. I remember when he was in it. Oh my god. Liam Neeson.
Oh shit.
Guess what he played?
Drug dealer.
Irish terrorist. No typecasting here.
Yeah.
Oh, back in the day when you can actually, like, you know, typecast and not get ridiculed for it. Lawrence Fishburne, prison guard. Ron Perlman was the director of prisons. I'm hoping that somebody comes up with the name of the fucking show. TJ Hooker, Airwolf, NYPD Blue. It wasn't Sipowicz. He has a mustache though. This dude had hair. He was Italian. Had hair. Mustache. Not the fall guy. What are we going to talk about next week?
More Maul.
Are we?
I mean, I'm assuming that's the plan, as long as you can watch the episodes before the show.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm managing pretty good actually. Even if it costs me a day of leave, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, and we only have a few more times to do it because we've only got 3 weeks left.
Wow.
So 6 episodes.
God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What episode number was this?
3 and 4. Oh, for us this was 397.
94.
So yeah, we got 3 weeks. So we'll be doing the finale on our 400th episode.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely appropriate. Oh my god, Jason!
I think you need to just drop it.
I can't. I want to. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I want to not fucking think of this.
I really don't want to think of this either.
Dennis Farina is his name. That's the dude's name.
Okay.
That guy.
So search what cop show he was in.
See that guy? Recognize that guy?
Oh yeah, he's been in everything.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of shit.
Yeah. He was in Goodfellas.
Yeah. Let's see. He was in Miami Vice. Crime Story. That was it. That's what I was trying to get.
Crime Story.
Crime Story.
All of that for the show Crime Story.
It's a Chicago police officer assigned to the Justice Department. Dude, it was a good fucking show.
I'm sure it was.
It was a good show. And I mean, in 86, in my formative years, it was right there. It was Michael Bay.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it had the same, it was, you know, Miami Vice had, I think there was too much, you had to think too much. Like, especially as a kid, like I couldn't really follow a lot of times what was going on. Whereas with that show, that Crime Story show, I didn't have to fucking think. Like the story just fucking unfolded in front of me, and there was just like, okay, here's the good guy, here's the bad guy, here's the good guy becoming a bad guy, here's fighting and car chases, and just I was like, yes, it's fucking great. Yeah,
nice.
10 out of 10 recommend. Probably can only find it on like some weird channel or some YouTube store.
Yeah.
And I'm probably the only person in the world that remembers that he did that show. But I'm here for you there, Dennis Farina, if you're still alive.
Somehow I doubt it.
Oh, not Michael Bay. Michael Mann. That's who I meant.
Oh, that's a lot less cool now.
Michael Mann did Miami Vice. Come on, dude. How did this happen? How did my screen go like that?
Fuck if I know.
Some weird Apple shit just happened.
Yeah, it's kind of cool if you know how to control it.
Yeah. Yeah, Crime Story. I didn't watch that. Misfits, Science, and A-Team. All right. Let me do the reads.
All right.
Now that that's settled.
15 minutes of my life wasted.
You could have talked about something else while I was running that to ground.
I suppose.
Instead of being a victim. Don't play a victim over there. Let's talk about ATSW family happenings, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
ATSW Escape Pod is still on spring break.
What?
Hey, man.
Hey, I was promised they were going to be back a week ago.
About a week ago. Nope. And you know what? Grave Reviews is also taking a week off. Alan and Chris will return on Thursday, April 23rd. It is like spring break season. So
Yeah.
It's kind of that time. Although I miss having like spring break, you know, with like the kids being off and there was kind of like a reason to have like do something.
Yeah, plan some family activities or whatnot.
They're not having that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because now I'm just like, now we have to be very deliberate, when we're going to find that time off.
Yeah.
And you get rolling in life and all of a sudden you don't take that time.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard. But you got to take that time. You got to do it. Excuse me. Support the official band of the Sidebar Cantina until the end. Check out their socials for newly released behind-the-scenes footage from their new track, Dismal Paradise. Then go to tilltheendofficial.com to purchase tees, sweatshirts, stickers, posters, and future ticket sales. Their second European tour is already being planned. More music and shows are coming soon. Buy some shit. Do it.
Yeah.
I think I said this last week too, but I'm pretty sure that the date was announced or the location was announced for the next show. But if you're in Europe and you know, keep an eye on these guys, they may be coming to a town near you. Just a reminder, go sub to @Sidebar Gaming on YouTube, ding that Liberty Bell and select all for updates. Jason at some point is going to figure out how to fucking record another show.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah, I think my capture card is dead.
They're not terribly expensive.
No.
Just annoying.
Yeah.
Orange Fett Show released episode 176, Alf, season 1 this past Friday.
Nice.
Find on Apple or Spotify talking about 80s sitcoms.
Mm-hmm.
How did that get made?
I don't know.
Cat eating, irreverent fucking alien, just shit talking. It was great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was great. I remember going down the shore as a kid. You know, we would go down every summer.
Mm-hmm.
And when you went down to the boardwalk, my mom was super into the crane machines.
Oh, really?
You know, she would be saving nickels and quarters for the whole year to be able to go down and just fucking go on the crane machines.
Yeah.
She didn't go to the casino. This was her gambling. And so she'd be at the machines and she'd be pulling shit out. And like whatever the fad of that year was,
mm-hmm.
then that's what she'd be pulling out. Like,
yeah,
we had Alf shit. We had Garfield, a bunch of Garfield stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had aside from the stuff from down the shore, I had a Garfield and a Odie plush.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Wonder what happened to those. Anyway. Yeah, but that you could tell what was happening. You can still do it actually.
Mm.
When you go down the shore, you can tell like what's the new pop culture thing.
Yeah.
Going to the crane machines and looking to see what the prizes are.
That makes sense.
Like, oh, okay, this is like, oh, it's Pokemon's back. Okay, or there's Pokemon shit.
Yeah.
Or there's some fucking weird thing that's in there that
Yeah.
looks
Something that just says 6'7".
right. Oh my god. Or a ball. Like, oh, here's a ball with a face on it. Like, all right, what's that? Oh, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, you go down the shore, go to the crane machines, and that would tell you what's happening.
Mhm.
And that all started with Alf season 1 this past Friday for the Orange and Fed show. No news this week from Use and Abuse or layman's terms. If you are in the but if you are in the greater Philadelphia area and want to have a good time, come see me at the Runnymede Pike Jam, not just in general.
Yes.
The Centennial Edition. Just like it says right here. Woo! We're celebrating 100 years with live bands, the Blitz, and local favorite Don't Call Me Francis. Amazing food trucks, a beer tent, vendors, a bouncy obstacle course for the kids, and other stuff I'm forgetting. Topped off with a drone show. So circle May 9th on the calendar, and I will see you there. I'll be the guy walking around taking pictures, probably with a Phillies hat on. So, yeah, look for that, and hopefully I'm trying to get some pictures printed so that I can sell some.
Good.
I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that.
I don't know. I don't know if I have enough time.
Exactly. Home Depot, Lowe's. But you can find us at bio.link / the Sidebar Cantina, where you can find our links to Patreon, YouTube, our audio podcast on Apple Audible, and Spotify, and all social media platforms, including X, where you can help me eliminate the front porch, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, and Discord. Has there been anything on TikTok? I don't even know.
No.
I'm the most active on Discord. That's where I like go in and I'll post my random nonsense.
Yeah.
Is on Discord.
I don't post anything anywhere anymore, but I look at Instagram probably more than anything.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm scrolling more through Instagram. But if I want to actually post something and interact with people, it's on the Discord server.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a closed net. But you can be a part of that net if you go and find us. Once you get to the bio link, simply click the symbols under our pick to go to your platform of choice. You can also find all of our past Spotify mixtape playlists. Yeah, bio.link / Sidebar Cantina. Also, on our bio link is our TeePublic merch shop. Choose from 7 designs. Oh, wait, there's more. New designs on the TeePublic. Sidebars, swagtastic on everything from t-shirts and hoodies to tote bags, phone cases, and exclusive stickers and pens, wall art, magnets, notebooks, laptop cases, pillows, just about anything you can imagine. I found there was a picture on my phone of the Jason Black Series figure holding the pillow.
Oh yeah, he's up there somewhere behind.
I see him.
Oh yeah,
I see him up there with the lightsaber.
Yeah, the pillow should be up there somewhere.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Nothing says loving like a naked Jason chick on a pillow. Go to bio.link / Sidebar Cantina and click merch. Reviews?
No.
Please write us a 5-star review on Apple or Audible. While you're at it, hit that like button, subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you click that old Liberty Bell for when we go live. Don't be afraid to share us with your friends. As always, a huge shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. You are the reason why we do this, and we thank you. That's it. May the force be with you.
All right. Cool. Well, like we said, next week is more Maul for us. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's
it. Go watch yourself some Crime Story.
Yeah.
Ray Farina. You're gonna enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy it.
Okay.
Wherever you can find it. In 420p, because I guarantee it's going to be dark and it's going to be grainy.
Yeah, there's no HD for that, I'm sure. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching us on the YouTube. Thank you to all of our audio listeners. We have not forgotten about you. And until next time, Dave and everybody else, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you. Okay, now what do I click? Booyah.
All right, guys, I'm closing the stream. Thank you, everybody. You're awesome. See you next time.
Bye.